I'm Holly Moore. I'm here with Alyssa Milano. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. So I know that you're here in support of your upcoming film, Pathology. What can you tell us about that and your character and what attracted you to it?
I think it's called Pathology, and I play Milo Ventimiglia's fiance. And it's basically about a group of medical students who form this game of who could commit the perfect murder. And so I'm sort of on the outskirts of that. And I think what attracted me to it was the script. It was just a great script. And of course, to work with Milo and Michael Weston and Lauren.
Now I know that there's some scenes in the movie where you and Milo get very close. How do you stay composed when it comes to stuff like that? Do nerves come into play?
No, it's really weird, and it might just be because Melrose Place trained me very well in how to do love scenes, because on that show it felt like we were just, kissing someone different after lunch than we did before lunch. But, it's just, to me, it's almost like learning a dance routine. It's so technical, and they get it down so, specific, down to where your hand has to be, and so it's just, kind of choreographed, and you do what you gotta do, and, sometimes you giggle because it's just absurd, but
I'm sure after, a couple takes, you're like, alright.
yeah, and luckily I've been so lucky because I've never worked with a co-star that's been inappropriate, so I would imagine that that's when it would get weird. You know what I mean? Like just saying something that's inappropriate or making you feel self-conscious or whatever.
You're a true professional. Now, one thing I want to ask you, you were voted, sexiest woman in the world by FHM magazine. What do you do with a title like that, and how does that make you feel?
You ignore it,
Yeah.
and I thank God for my family and my brother, who was never. My brother's 10 years younger than I am, and he was never shy about pointing out the big pimple on my chin, or or that he hated my haircut. So I think that always kept my feet planted on the ground, and I try not to think about it too much because I don't know. I don't think about I'm like every woman in the sense that we have our good days that we feel good, and then we have our days where we just feel like, we can't leave the house because of what we're looking like. So,
Well, you look beautiful. Just so you know. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a good time while you're here. All right, and we'll definitely look out for your movie April 18th, Pathology, right, in theaters. Awesome. I'm Holly Moore, Alyssa Milano. Make sure you stay tuned to WizardUniverse.com for all the latest updates at Wizard World LA.